Hi everyone, it's Smitha, and by popular demand, I'm going to be creating Alia Bhatt's Day 2 look from NMACC, starting with skin prep. This is going to be a fresh, dewy look, so I'm going to start with the Tatcha Serum Stick. This is packed with hyaluronic acid to combat dryness and signs of aging, and this is suitable for all skin types. And it also leaves your skin with that fresh glow, which I personally absolutely love. It's very early in the morning and my eyes are all puffed up, so I'm going to be using the Tula Rose Glow Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. Just like the serum stick works magic on the skin, this helps to reduce the puffiness around your eyes and also takes care of all those fine lines and wrinkles. And to hydrate my lips, I'm actually using a lip stain. This is the Jane Iredale Just Kissed Lip and Cheek Stain. And for that extra layer of dewiness and freshness to my skin, I'm going to be using the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I'm doing this because her skin looks so beautiful. It looks like she's glowing from within. And to get that effect, I'm adding this extra layer of hydration. This is optional. My skin feels healthy, fresh and plump. And now I'm ready for foundation. For that natural finish, I'm going to be using the HD Skin by Makeup Forever. This is in the shade 2R24. The shade match is perfection. I'm going to be using my favorite Real Techniques foundation brush to blend this out. I'm using a brush today to blend out my foundation after a long time because I usually use my fingers. That's because this foundation melts into the skin. It doesn't really kick up or anything. But if a foundation is thicker, I prefer to use my fingers, and I take very less product and I blend it in with my fingers. But today again, because this foundation is so beautiful, brush is doing its job. It's time to apply some concealer and conceal those dark circles. So I'm going to be using my favorite, Milani, in the shade 145, which is a true match to my skin tone. I like for it to sit for a couple minutes before I blend it out. When it gets tacky, it gives more coverage. And while it's drying, I'm going to use a bronzer to warm up my face. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Cream Bronzer in the shade Medium. I'm mostly going to use this around the circumference of my face to add that beautiful warm glow. This is a cream bronzer and it literally blends in with any foundation that I've used. It replicates that sun-kissed look perfectly. It dries down really well. It is perfect for an everyday bronze. It's so mild. And best of all, it looks so natural. And now the concealer is tacky, so I'm going to use a concealer brush to quickly blend it out. A lot of you have asked me why I stick with certain products like the Milani concealer. The simple answer is it works. There's a few products that you can experiment with, like eyeshadow palettes or lipsticks. But there are certain base products especially that if you find the right one for you, stick with it. And the way I like to do it is I don't like to promote too many products. If something works for me, I will use it over and over again, whether it's in my tutorials or in person. If you meet me outside, I would have still worn the Milani concealer. So I always say just follow my technique. It's not necessary to use the same products that I used. That subtle color on the cheeks, I'm going to be using a liquid blush. This is by Rare Beauty Enjoy. It's going to add that really soft hue of peach to my cheeks. And then using the Huda Beauty Banana Bread Powder, I'm only going to set in areas where I crease, which is mostly under my eyes, around my nose and mouth. And then I'm taking a dry sponge, not a damp, not a wet sponge, but a dry sponge. And I'm going to lightly dab it all over my face so it removes that extra greasiness, it absorbs all that. But at the same time, it'll keep my face looking fresh and dewy because that's the look we are going for. Now, the product that's going to lock everything in but still maintain the glow is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. This is the Ultra Glow one. While it maintains that dewiness, it's going to make the makeup super long lasting. If you've used the all-nighter from Urban Decay, you already know. Her brows are brushed upwards and very lightly filled. So I'm going to start with the Kosas Clear Brow Gel, and I'm going to brush my brows as well upwards. And then using the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows Micro Shade Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Black, I'm going to lightly fill in just the sparse areas. To even out the skin on my lid, I'm going to be using the concealer brush that I used before. There's going to be residue of concealer left on that. I'm lightly going to brush it on my lid. For the look that we are creating today, you just need a neutral eyeshadow palette. You just need 2 shades of brown and 1 shade of black. I'm going to be using the Love for Sale palette. This is by HAUS Labs. What she has is a smudged kohl look, one of my favorites. It looks so sultry, but let's work on the crease first. What she has is a warm brown shade. I'm going to start with I've Got You Under My Skin, and I'm going to use a blending brush to brush and blend this out at the crease. Now with a smaller blending brush, I'm going to dip into So In Love, which is a deeper shade of brown, and I'm going to use this to deepen the outer corner, and I'm also going to use it in my lower lash line. Before I use it in my lower lash line, I'm going to use a little bit of powder to brighten up my lid space. My eye pencil of choice today is the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist. Absolutely love this, and I keep talking about this product as well. I'm going to use it in my waterline as well as lash line. Now this doesn't have to be perfect in your lash line because we are going to be smudging it. Using a definer brush, I'm going to smudge the top lash line. Now I'm going to pick up some black eyeshadow with a finer definer brush, and I'm going to use it to smoke out both my top as well as bottom lash lines. She also has a little wing going on. So for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the 24/7 Inks liquid liner. This is by Urban Decay. I'm just using a black one. Just like her, I'm going to pull out a small wing and line my top lash line. For that beautiful inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Caviar Shadow Stick in the shade Rose Gold. I'm going to be using the Flourishing Lengthening Mascara by Rem Beauty, both in my top as well as bottom lashes, just applying a quick coat before I use lashes. For eyelashes, I'm going to be using TL21 by Tati Lashes. And here is the finished eye look. Absolutely living for this look. Every time I create a smudge kohl look, I love it. That's because it's so easy to create and it looks so sultry and so beautiful, and it's also very forgiving on hooded eyes, which I have. We want that soft glow from within highlighter, so I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten, taking just a little bit in the back of my hand and applying it with my fingers on the highest planes of my face. You can also use a powder highlighter, but this gives a very skin-like finish, and which is exactly what we need for a look like this. It looked like she almost had a lip souffle going on her lips. It looked very matte and very comfortable, and it just enhanced her natural lip color. So I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty Lip Souffle in Fearless. What's fun about this is you can just apply one layer to get that really nice natural sheer look, or you can also layer up to increase the opacity. I'm going to change into my outfit and some jewelry, and here is the completed look. Absolutely love anything with smudge kohl. You can't beat that, but I'd love to hear your thoughts, so comment below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, please don't forget to thumbs up. If you wish to follow me on social media, those links are in the description box right below this video. And if you want information on any of the products that I used today, you can click on the view products link in this video. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to watch more videos like this. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.